We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jose Fernandez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Sam Jarowski is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Striding in, Adam Greenberg, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the pitch.
The center field.
Down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
First pitch, 640.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in, Pete Armstrong. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Settling in now, J.C. Embry. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now, and this guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw over to first. Here's the 2-2. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. picks up the single, and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Freddie Santiago, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Trevor Bauer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Into the box now, Joel Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joel Taylor.
Now here's the pitch.
That's a strike.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Digging in, Benji Dennis, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Manuel Ojeda. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sam Kurowski. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Buckner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The second baseman.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Buckner stands at second with no outs. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, no.
1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 1. Three and 2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
To the plate now, Jimmy Grimes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball.
There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Line 11.
The 1-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Ishii. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Brian Hamlin. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Hamlin, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Mark Feller.
Standing in now, Mark Feller, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Bauer sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. The next Cub up, Trevor Bauer. 9-1-2 due up.
Trevor Bauer.
First offering on its way.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And he misses there. 1-2.
Line 12. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. At the plate, Adam Greenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Striding into the box, Pete Armstrong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3-2 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air out to center field. Ojeda is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Brandon Nunn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Jose Fernandez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
At the plate now, Joel Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, Benji Dennis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 strike.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rockies strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Colorado. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike now. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
So stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Manuel Ojeda. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Greenberg is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Sam Kurowski.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sam Kurowski. First offering on its way.
Down, ball.
1 out, nobody on. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 pitch is a splitter, swung on and missed. 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Riding in once again, Michael Ishii. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
High in the air into shallow left center. Dennis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
Now batting, Jimmy Grimes. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here it comes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A 1 pitch on its way. A ball and a strike.
Plane 11, 1-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder, Brian Hamlin.
Brian Hamlin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-1 is in off the plate.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
To the plate now, Mark Feller. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Brandon Nunn. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one right down Main Street. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jose Fernandez.
So now to the plate, Jose Fernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
To 2-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Sammy Sosa will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Greenberg 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ishii is after it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in once again, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 1-2.
Ball.
Men on third with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rockies are out in front, 3-0. Willie Peralta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Willie Peralta.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Joel Taylor.
The second baseman, Joel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 1, Benji Dennis.
Ready for another shot now, Benji Dennis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Manuel Ojeda will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Peralta sets his sights. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Ready once again, Sam Kurowski has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
A runner on first with 2 away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1-2.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Santiago. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
No outs, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joe Bartlett comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ben Zobrist will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
As a look, now the pitch. Jimmy Grimes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Lane 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
The pitcher, number 39.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Castellanos.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Lane 11, 1-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Greenberg. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A 2 ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two-0 count, the pitch.
No.
Pete Armstrong will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeah.
4 runs here in this half inning. Runners going. And the count will be full. Popped up. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. He's set, and the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Grimes rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Jose Camacho will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. At the plate, J.C. Embry, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit that. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Barehanded on the move. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. In now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And the runner back. In there, 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rockies 3. Billy Palmer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Billy Palmer.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Ishii. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Michael Ishii.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box, Brian Hamlin. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Mark Feller, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Buckner. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1. Lays off 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fouled away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rockies 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ronnie Wickert will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Marcus Semien is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brandon Nunn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike one. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Mark Wahlberg will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Wahlberg.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Digging in, Joel Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So digging in now, Benji Dennis. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it. But I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So now to the plate, Manuel Ojeda, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Ready with another 2-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2. Fourth ball, tough pitch to take there, but indeed it's 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Sam Kurowski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We've played 8 full. Cubs lead it 6-4. Charles Kelsey enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
The catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Stays alive, still 0-2. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Adam Greenberg. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Armstrong.
Standing in, Pete Armstrong. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hide, and it's into the bullpen. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Augustin Leon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Augustin Leon.
Standing in now, J.C. Embry. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Down and away, ball one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So striding in, Freddie Santiago. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Still only one out in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ojeda is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
So striding forward now, Ryan Buckner. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Ball, no.
Jason Kipnis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Chris
Your attention,
Tan
please.
will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2
Number
on
8,
and 2 out here.
Chris Tan.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
One strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
Hard, shoot.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2.
Ball, no. We're playing twos, 2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Rockies 4.
Your
Luke
attention,
Little
please.
enters from the
Now
bullpen to
pitching
do the
for
pitching.
Cubs. Number 43, Luke Little.
Michael Ishii will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch.
Ishii.
3 hard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Brian Hamlin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Simeon's there. Kipnis. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Striding in for the Rockies, Mark Feller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting. The third baseman, Brandon Nunn.
Stepping up now, Brandon Nunn. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Colorado. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-4 the final in this game. The Cubbies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Willie Peralta gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.